A powerful storm system pummeled Hawaii Thursday with flash flooding, damaging wind gusts, severe thunderstorms, and blizzard-like conditions on the high mountain peaks. The storm has left thousands without power, roads blocked by floods and fallen trees, and grounded island air traffic. Flash flood warnings persisted late into Thursday evening over Honolulu and into Friday morning for Maui and the Big Island. County offices in Maui were closed on Friday due to the downpours. Crews across the state worked to reopen roads that were closed due to downed trees or flooding. The Big Island declared a state of emergency on Thursday afternoon. Video from Honolulu showed heavy rain and urban flooding. One Honolulu resident shared a video on social media of what looked to be a strong river that he said was normally a dry creek. The city reported over 4 inches of rain on Thursday, but much heavier totals exceeding 6 inches were reported in the windward sides of the mountains across the island chain. With the rain came strong, damaging wind gusts. Lihu reported a gust of 64 miles per hour Thursday, and Oahu experienced winds gusting to around 63 miles per hour. Strong winds were seen partially blowing the shingles off a roof in Kaneohe, along the windward coast of Oahu. According to findenergy.com, nearly 21,000 customers from across the Hawaiian Islands were without power early Friday morning, down from a peak of nearly 50,000 at the height of the storms. Hawaii issued a ground stop for all inter-island flights on Thursday, with 4 flights being diverted to Lihu, according to the Hawaii Department of Transportation. The ground stop was lifted around 2:30 p.m. local time. HDOD also reported downed trees and power outages that have affected traffic signals on the islands of Oahu, Maui, and Kauai. A rare severe thunderstorm watch covered the islands of Kauai, Maui, and Oahu into Thursday evening as thunderstorms brought frequent lightning and potentially damaging wind. The winds were even higher, reaching well beyond hurricane force along the mountain peaks. A communications tower atop the summit of Maui's Haleakala, around 10,000 feet, recorded a gust of 120 miles per hour. At least one rock slide was also reported on Maui, with a giant boulder blocking a travel lane of the Kahului Highway. The winds whipped up major waves on Kaimana Beach in Honolulu early Thursday afternoon. Honolulu's mayor also signed a preemptive emergency declaration due to the weather. What was a blistering rain and windstorm for much of the tropical paradise was a major winter storm for the Big Island's mountain peaks. A winter storm warning for the Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa summits on the Big Island remains in effect through Saturday morning. As much as 18 to 24 inches of snow will combine with winds gusting up to 85 miles per hour will cause blizzard-like conditions, with blowing and drifting snow triggering whiteout conditions for anyone daring to venture to the mountain peaks. The University of Hawaii Maui College campus in Kahului and the Molokai and Lanai education centers will also be closed on Friday with no in-person classes. The State Department of Education said earlier tonight that all public schools in Maui County will be closed Friday. State Department of Education officials said all public schools on Maui, Molokai, and Lanai will remain closed Friday as the powerful storm that has drenched Kauai and Oahu moves east over Maui County. The decision is based on forecasts showing the peak storm period impacting all of Maui County, Maui, Molokai, and Lanai, with the heaviest rain, winds, thunderstorms, and flooding from 6 p.m. Thursday to noon Friday, DOE officials said in a news release. All other department schools and offices are scheduled to be open Friday, officials said. The city officials said the Honolulu Zoo in Waikiki closed this morning due to the heavy rains, which resulted in flooded walkways. The zoo is expected to remain closed for the rest of the day. As of 11:20 a.m., play was suspended until further notice at the city's 6 municipal golf courses due to heavy rains and strong winds. The Honolulu Department of Parks and Recreation says city pools will close if there is thunder and heavy rain. The Mark Takai Veterans Memorial Aquatic Center is closed today. Numerous city parks are already closed to the public, including the Honiuma Bay Nature Preserve, Ho'omaluhia Botanical Garden, Wahiawa Botanical Garden, Coco Crater Botanical Garden, Patsy T. Mink Central Oahu Regional Park, and Hans Lorange Neighborhood Park. There are a total of 123 dams and reservoirs across the state and, as of Thursday afternoon, officials said there were no specific concerns. However, both state and county agencies continue to closely monitor the gauges as heavy rain from a colossal winter storm soaks the island chain. A storm like this is not to be taken lightly, said Honolulu Board of Water Supply spokesperson Kathleen Pahinui. Officials say dam emergencies are typically prompted by flash flooding. In 2018, 10,000 people were warned they could have to evacuate after water in Nuuanu Reservoir 1 came dangerously close to breaching the spillway as Tropical Storm Olivia soaked Oahu. Since then, Honolulu BWS crews installed 8 siphons at that particular site. At last check, 2 of those siphons were in use. It has made a huge difference since 2018, and we don't anticipate any issues, but we are prepared, said Pahinui. We also checked in the city and county of Honolulu regarding the island's other 10 dams and reservoirs. Officials said so far, everything is under control. As for the dams and reservoirs on the neighbor islands, officials from the Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources said in a statement, "We are monitoring and have contacted dam owners to take necessary precautions and notify us of any concerns." Most of the reservoirs had low water levels going into this week, and so far we have not seen any spike to a level that would be of concern. Due to their age, a significant number of Hawaii's dams and reservoirs, including the Wahiawa Reservoir, are classified as having high hazard potential. That means a failure could cause loss of life. According to a DLNR report published in November, there were no known dam failures in FY 2024. The report went on to say, flooding on Kauai in April 2024 led to spillways of many dams on the island operating for the first time in several years and resulted in minor damage to some structures. Residents are reminded to stay vigilant and have an evacuation plan in the event of there's a dam emergency.